So hello and welcome to SBC, SBS Cinema. Today I want to introduce to you Old Ben, my Kodak camera. Why is he called Old Ben? Well, that's because someone had written the name Ben on it when I got it. And where did I get it? I did get it out of one of those boxes people put on the side of the roads with a for free sign on it. Yeah, this is how I got Old Ben. It's a 7 megapixel digital camera made by or sold by Codec. Let's fire him up. As you can see, he is still working just fine. We got some features here. We can go into menu and then we have some settings. Let's try to get the camera to focus on those settings. Hope you can see them. Okay, we do have a automatic on and off, automatic shutter, picture format 7 megapixels, white balance, exposure, ISO, and we can put it into different modes. We can color, black and white, and sepia. I like to use it in black and white. And that's mostly it for the menu. It doesn't look like much, but using those settings you can get some really good results. Let me just click on review here and show you our example. Here we got a color picture. Here we got one in black and white. We also got video, which is very low resolution video, not comparable to the 7 megapixels picture. They are only 7 megapixels as a picture, not as a video. You got a automatic mode, group of people, flower, close-ups, and a document scan button. The last button here is for the album, which is some of the features this camera comes with. Because it is a Kodak Easyshare camera, that means it has this plug on the back that you can plug into a Kodak Easyshare printer to one button print out your desired picture. Quite an interesting system. Kodak's idea of getting the picture out of the camera into your album, which kind of failed, but it was nevertheless a good system. Yeah, we got a proprietary USB connector, which nobody has anymore, and here on top we got the off button. Down here a tripod mount and a battery compartment. This camera runs on 2 AA batteries, which I use the rechargeable ones for, because they are eating up the normal batteries quite, guzzling them down like crazy. Yeah, I personally prefer those IKEA Metadata batteries. They are lasting like forever in this camera, which is astonishing because normal batteries They eat it like crazy. Yeah, and a NEHMH battery charger, especially for this type of battery. Just plop them in here, like this, and plug it in, and after a while they are full. Furthermore, this camera is one of the first that uses actual SD cards. Not the TF cards, but the standard SD cards, which makes it very easy to use nowadays, even without having the proprietary USB connector. And the good thing is, if you pick up one of those cameras used somewhere, you can still get the batteries, because those are just double A's. I'm using a 16 GB here, which gives you like 2 years worth of pictures on this camera. Polarity is as such, plus here, minus there. Close me up. Yeah, this is quite a nice camera. Now let me show you a bit more about it. And now we're making it a bit more interesting for you. Here we got my good old Ben and his defective brother. This camera is the old Ben, exactly the same camera, with the case taken off. This one unfortunately had a water damage, but I bought it to one day replace the scratched up casing here. But now it gives me a nice opportunity to show you, well, old Ben from the inside. One thing I've already removed is the capacitor here for the flash. But here we got the lens mechanism, internal flash. We got the battery compartment, the rotary dial switch for choosing the settings, on button and flash off button, the display, the buttons on back behind the protective plastic film, the Easyshare plug, tripod mount is directly connected to the main case. And if you like to do so, you can actually quite easy by taking out a few screws here, lift this board out of the way and get to the actual camera sensor. And then you can remove a little piece of glass, replace it with some clear glass, and you have a infrared camera. It's a mod I may show you in the future. But yeah, now you know how it looks from the inside. Nude vision, so to say. Yeah, I love this camera, and I have done hundreds of pictures with it. My Instagram will be linked down below, and there you can find specific pictures taken with this camera. I will put some in the description here, just as a showcase of quality. And the good thing is, if you take a camera like this and you switch it into black and white mode, that's why I like it so much, then you really take black and white pictures. This is not just a picture, yeah, like taken with a digital camera and later edited to be black and white. No, it actually uses less memory and is specifically black and white because it captures just the black and white informations, not like a modern camera that's just a mode where you switch between black and white. Yeah, if you switch it on and want to use it, it usually comes up with a warning that you had the battery out to set the date. Didn't have it out long enough, so it's still in memory. Flash works great. Horrible picture. Yeah, I'm using an old camera to film an even older camera. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed this little view of old Ben. here now in the Eyes of every photographer, the most interesting part of this. Like I've mentioned before, you can check out my Instagram in the description, but here are some sample pictures. And you can really see the colors of the CCD sensor here kicking in and giving you those vibrant colors that you just can't get with a modern image sensor. But also those deep shadows that you normally just get with a analog film, which we all know is unaffordable nowadays. Yeah, I really like using this camera, and I have to use it a bit more in the future. This is probably the camera I take on a vacation to bring home pictures that I really want to keep, but also do something that's real art. Yeah, I can't say much more about it because, well, I just let the pictures speak for themselves. Yeah, if you've enjoyed it, feel free to check out more stuff on my channel. Leave a like if you liked it. If you have any question about this camera, well, that's what the comments are for. See you next time.